Hi guys, I'm Totwani, clinical nutritionist, and in today's video, let's discuss about some time management tips. Have you ever felt that you never had enough time in a day, or you never had enough time left to do something important? I've always felt that 24 hours is not enough in certain days. This video, let's discuss about some proven tips that will actually help so that you'll have enough time to perform your activities, to perform your job, and to indulge in some fun-filled hobbies. And also, you'll have enough time to take care of yourself as well as spend good time, good quality time with your family members. So let's start the video. So first and foremost step is you have to create a list of things that you have to do on each and every day. It is always better to do either before the night before you sleep. It's always good to list down all the tasks or all the things you have to do on the next day. If at all you're too tired and you're not a person who would like to indulge in the next day tasks, write down all the tasks which you are supposed to do on that particular day early in the morning. As soon as you wake up and you finish off your early morning routines, write down all the tasks that you're supposed to do on that day. In that way, your brain will already take a snapshot of the kind of the activities you are supposed to finish off that day. It will push your body and mind in working towards you finishing those tasks. My mom has this fantastic habit of writing down all the tasks. Even though she's old now, she still continues the habit of writing all the tasks that she's supposed to complete in this day, in this week, in this month. In that way, she'll have so much time. She never misses a task, one, and two, she never has so much more time left on hand. The second tip is we all tend to have a lot of tasks in every day. It is be it like doing your work tasks or the kind of tasks piled up at home, your tasks with your family and your tasks with your friends, etc. So many tasks on hand and with so less time every day. How do we organize tasks and how are we able to finish these tasks? It might be a question, right? So to overcome this problem, it is very important for you guys to prioritize your tasks. What do I mean by this is it's important for you guys to check out which tasks are important. For example, some days your work might be at priority. You have a deadline coming up and you have to finish a certain task which is related to work or studies or whatever. Some days spending time with your family might be important. You might have a family get together, you might have a family function, or you might need to shop for a special thing with your family members and so on. Or you might need to help your children with something, or you might need to help your parents with their health issues or anything. So on some days family things are important, and some days meeting your friends because your friend might be visiting on that particular day. So during those days, leave aside all other tasks and meet your friend. And on some days, being with your partner might be important, and some days self-care might be important. It's always important for you guys to divide the day accordingly. Like every day should be divided for your self-care, for your work, for your relationships, and for your family members, for your children, and for family. Whenever and however possible, even if it is a bit of 5 minutes or 10 minutes for your family members, or even if it is a bit of like whole day you spent with your family and just go out or spend some time with your friends at least for an hour or so. Or if you've spent the whole day at work, try to spend at least 1 hour quality time with your partner or your children. So it's very important for you guys to prioritize every area of your life. In that way, you will never keep any area in your life neglected. The third tip that will actually help you to manage time effectively is learn to wake up early. A lot of successful people and highly effective people are all the ones who wake up early in the morning. I understand you may not be a early riser, you may not have a habit of waking up early. So in that cases, what do? Just learn to try to wake up at least half an hour or an hour before you usually tend to wake up. In that way, you're adding a whole lot of 1 hour for your own. so that you can cover up a lot of tasks in that 1 hour which you have been procrastinating or keeping up pending all these days. We all have so many tasks which are pending for days and weeks and months together, right? So if you can wake up at least 30 minutes or 1 hour ahead of your regular time, you can actually finish off so many tasks in that 1 hour. The fourth tip that will actually help you to have a lot of time left is learn to say no to things. We all are actually taking up a lot of things which are unnecessary for us, or which we are not a very important part of our life, but yet we are shy to say no, we are hesitant to say no, and we think too much about others and how they will judge us, how they will think of us, and how they will may not connect with us if we say no, right? I have been that way all my life. So now what I've realized at this age is it's very important to say no to a certain things which do not align with your personality or with your time management, and always okay to say no, and no one will from you just because you said no to something. The fifth tip is learn to delegate tasks. Learn to ask for help. Especially women are bad at this, I think, because we think we are multitaskers. We are equipped with all the power in the world to do everything and anything in the world. So we tend to do everything by ourselves, and we shy away to ask for help, and in that way we feel drained out at the end of the day. So it's very important for you guys to learn the art of delegation. Delegate the tasks which can be delegated. I mean, there might be a lot of things in your day-to-day life where you need not be involved in doing those things, right? You need not do. You might get help from your partner or from your children or from your colleagues, or you can hire someone, or you can even outsource those things, right? So it's very important for you guys to understand what areas or what things which you can be delegated, and you can always, even if there's a thing which you are doing it on your own, you can just always ask for some help from others. In that way you can complete the task much faster. A little kind of help also will matter. People love to help. We always think that nobody is helping us, we only have to do each and everything, and nobody is helping us. But the thing is, we don't take the initiative to ask for help. We try to do it ourselves till we feel tired and burnt out. The sixth step is create your own deadlines or timelines. Most of the times what happens is we tend to procrastinate or delay the tasks which we don't have a set of timelines or deadlines. For example, like if you want to be a super successful YouTuber, the major challenge most of the people find is they don't have a particular deadline or a timeline hit on them, right? That's the reason that they tend to procrastinate, delaying recording videos and editing them and putting them out there. So they don't feel the pressure or anything pressurizing them that they have to do it. It's just their will. If they want to do it, they will do it, and they really don't have an urgency in doing it. That's the reason they just don't do it, and they don't try it, and then they fail in succeeding, right? Here is, it's very important for you, if at all you want to be successful, or if at all you want to complete anything at the right time, and if at all you want to finish off a task, it's important for you to create your own timelines or deadlines. Suppose if you want to record one video, you have to give yourself 4 hours on a particular day, and within that 4 hours you have to finish off that recording that video. Suppose if you have very less time, give yourself at least 2 hours for recording that particular video, and in that 2 hours you're not supposed to do anything but just complete that video. You are supposed to record that video within that 2-hour gap. That is how you have to function, which in each and everything which you have been procrastinating. Suppose if you are delaying or procrastinating cleaning your room, so give yourself on a particular day. Suppose if it is on Sunday, every 2 hours. In that 2 hours, you're not supposed to do anything except for cleaning your room. So in that way, putting deadlines and creating your own timelines will help you to manage your time properly. The 7th step is stay away from distractions. What I mean by this is, If at all you want to finish a particular task and you want to stay focused and you want to complete the task so that you can do your self-care, or you can spend time with your friends and family members, but if you are unable to focus and finish off that task, you will be half-mindedly spending your time with your friends and family, right? And we don't want this. So what we do is, it's very important for you to stay away from any kind of distractions when you're trying to complete something very important. So if it is your phone or email notifications or any noise or any friends who or colleagues who have been disturbing you during that time when you're completing your task, it's very important for you to create some strict boundaries so that you stay 100% focused and finish off that task ASAP, so that you'll have so much time remaining and you'll be mentally free and happy that you finished off that task, and you can spend your remaining time more productively. The 8th tip is avoid multitasking. I know multitasking might work out for a lot of individuals, but again, if you want to divide your time properly and manage your time important for you guys, because what happens is when you're multitasking with a lot of things at a time, you won't be able to focus on any one thing properly. When you can't focus on any one thing properly, you can't do it efficiently and you can't complete it effectively. So in that way, again, you'll be doing all those things throughout the day till night, and if the day ends, you won't have enough time left for your friends or family, or for your self-care, or for yourself, for pursuing your own hobbies or whatever. The 9th tip is sleep well. A very good night's sleep and a sufficient sleep is highly important for a proper body function and for a brain to function normally. You might be thinking how sleeping well will impact your time management, right? But again, if you're not sleeping properly and you're not having a good quality sleep, your brain will not function properly the other day. So, wherein a task, suppose for example, if a task normally takes 2 hours to complete, if you are a person who did not sleep well the other night and lethargic and drowsy and all, the same task for normal people which will take 2 hours, for you it might take 4 to 6 hours to complete. There have been a lot of research studies which have mentioned that people who are unable to sleep properly tend to be less productive. So it's very important for you guys to understand that sleep is very important in the process of time management. The 10th and the final tip is learn to eat your food at regular intervals every day. Eating your food at regular intervals, at regular times, is very important for you to manage your time effectively. Because when we eat food properly at regular time intervals, our body receives the required amount of glucose, and this glucose in turn will give us required amount of energy, right? So when we have sufficient energy, we can work more faster and be more productive, and at the same time our brain will be functioning much better, and we can think well, and we can think in a much more conscious and coherent manner, analyze whether we should delegate this task or do this task or prioritize this task. So eating food plays a major role in time management in multiple ways. So it's very important for you guys not to neglect your just because you're busy and you don't have enough time, it's not healthy to neglect your meals, but it is also will not be productive for you to miss your meals. You might be thinking that you are too busy to eat your meals, but again, not eating your food will make you more less productive. I hope all these tips will help you to manage your time much more effectively, and let's catch up with another important topic in my next video. Till then, it's Vani signing off. Take care. Bye.